Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Now he's off and running. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Opts to play it back. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Thuram calmly anticipates. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Pedri. Here's a chance! Keeper is right behind it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Toure wins the duel this time. First quarter of an hour gone. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Del Piero.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! And he's done it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. So what can they make of this? Now it's Forlan. He was under real pressure there. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi has found the net here, of course. Could move up a gear here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Lille truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vieira. Ronaldinho. And this is Del Piero. Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lahm deals with that comfortably. Well, they could break here. Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this is Del Piero. Now it's Gullit. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick reminder,
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Lille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mateus. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Gullit. Julie. Oh, what has happened here? And it's a corner.
Substitution for Lille. Number
Well,
7,
height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field is number
Cruyff
9.
goes short. Mateus. And it's Cruyff. Goes for a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The attendance for this match
that
is
is as far as they're going to go.
60,179.
Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Griezmann! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Backward it goes. That is a brilliant interception. Lille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played out wide. Mateus. It's a promising position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Now Gattuso. He's looking wide. Out towards the flank. And he's intervened well there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Julie looking for the run. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. And it's Gullit. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. And here's Gullit. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gattuso receives it in a good position here. Lille have their second corner now. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Danger averted for now. Cannavaro. Defending was strong and firm. Gullit! They've done it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Lille get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Spread out to the left. Julie. Ah, such a clever touch. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, it's come loose. Gattuso. Yaya Toure. And he's well positioned here. Rijkaard makes the interception. And we're done. Lille can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Attendees, this is a lost
Your final
children's
thoughts, Jim?
announcement.
Lille absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Pelé. And now the breakaway. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? That's a sharp pass. Now it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Hullet. He can get that clear. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way past. Rijkaard cuts it out. Messi. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe gets into a good position. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Played into space out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. Decent progress down the left. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Yaya Toure. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Cruyff. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Messi. Yaya Toure. And it's Gattuso. Now Mbappe. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Oh, that's nice. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Changement en cours.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
And he shoots! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Julie. Hullet. Oh, well measured. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Mbappe is onto this. He's found the way, and Hullet! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's got away. Played it. It's up mighty! Oh, it's come off the upright. Julie. Your impression so far, Jim?
Lille are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, that's clever. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Cruyff. And it's Gattuso. Goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Julie. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Hullet. He's on it, can he get away? Now that's a fine challenge. Pele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 14.
Lille choosing to make the first change.
À leur place, le numéro 18, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro
Looking
17,
to play him in.
Iniesta.
Julie. Oh, this is a terrific run. Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great ball, and he's got it! It's in! Lille are all square!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Lille really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Taken back almost at once. Knocks it out wide. Cruyff. Nice control. June. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And there's green grass ahead of him. Nesta. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Lille, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.